you're doing it wrong. The moon looks like this now.
What are you trying, children?
The new moon, Mom. It looks different than before, doesn't it? Also... Can I go?
All right. I suppose today is a special day after all. Almost like a...
Extra, extra! Get the latest Nasha Express post-disaster report. Nasha Town rebuilt. The voyage begins today. The future looks bright thanks to the League. Want a cop?
I knew things would be different. But I didn't...
They say a new moon goddess has been born.
A new moon goddess?
I guess so. I'm not too clued up on the details. As far as I'm concerned, hey, since we've come all this way, shall we grab...
Are you a convert now? Or are you just...
Oh, come on, what does it matter? After everything we've all just been through? That smells...
Эти все спорят.
Come on! We gotta get there early, or they're... Shh, keep it down. This is a...
Я, блин, не сразу поняла, что у него способность реверс меняет. Но потом я думаю, почему я нажимаю вперед, а она бежит назад. И что надо было делать в этом моменте, я тоже не поняла. То ли разворачивать камеру, то ли что. Как будто бы... А, нет, ну там все равно без разницы. Хоть как-то поворачивай камеру. Просто управление меняется на противоположное и все.
It's okay. Paimon was pretty much awake anyway. What about you? Did you still winding down from everything that's happened? Or are you wondering how our friends are doing? Or is it about what Dotori said to you? Okay, if you say so. But don't push yourself, alright? What we just went through was... a lot. It's totally normal if you need... Lunatar disappeared after Columbina came back. Apparently, she was still... But anyway, you did great. So did Paimon. We all worked our butts off to contain... So, chin up, Traveler. You should be proud of yourself. Hey, don't poke fun. You should be glad that Paimon didn't think you'd mention it. You have no idea how anxious Paimon was. Well, if you really want to show Paimon you're sorry, you're gonna need to make it up to her. You better be ready to splash out on a lavish
Чуть не
meal.
прослезилась.
Okay. Paimon's full. Huh? Oh, well.
Hey there, Traveler and Paimon. Good morning.
Morning, Yehuda. Here for some breakfast?
Oh, I've already eaten. Just need some water. Careful there, Paimon. Too much food will make you drowsy.
You should probably be saying that to Aino. She's the baby of the group, if anyone.
True. You know, I'm surprised at all these competing...
Well, nothing like a region-wide calamity to bring people together. After that...
Try telling Boss Neff that. She's not exactly
Really? But if she's so pessimistic about it...
Probably 'cause... Even though Unity sounds... I think things will work out, though. I swear, not cry feels like...
Paimon's with you on that one. And it seems like plenty of...
All right. Everyone's been rebuilding these last 2 weeks, and the evacuees have been coming back in life slowly returning back to normal. Were you about to head out? There's...
Yeah, we were gonna take a stroll around this...
Sounds good.
Please accept today's boon. Have a nice...
Are Paimon's eyes deceiving her? Or...
Hello there. Would you like a feast of the moon, along with some snacks of the day?
So, what's new, Anefa? And I know too? What are you talking about, Paimon?
In the wake of the disaster, it's all hands on deck. We respond at times
как
like
я не
these.
люблю вот эти
The
вот
smallest good deed can inspire others and help them through the hard days ahead.
сюжета. Начинается, ну, эти пути-пустики, а пути-тудечки, блин, раздражает. Так время жалко.
And we're using eggs and heating tubes to make that a reality. In true Kromkage...
Поэтому я
Anefa,
буду
Anefa!
скипать.
Did you hear that?
That's
Да.
because it's true, I know.
Не особо важно.
No,
Запомни.
well, that... I need something to get me through the hard time. Mom!
Yes, dear. Excuse me. Could I? She helped us get safe. But you still.
Oops.
Shall we move to the open space near the center? The view...
Thank you.
Aren't you the better pick for this job, Flint's?
You underestimate yourself.
Not at all. I rarely come by Nasha Town. I don't know any of the big...
All in good time.
But you're much further ahead on that road, aren't you?
You're not seeing the full picture. You know the truth. There is no question about it. The Lightkeepers need a representative in the League. Someone...
You say it like you wouldn't make the cut.
I am most flattered that you think I would. Sigh a little less, Master Ilua, and have more faith in yourself. That is precisely why Starshina Nikki...
I'm sure we all also agree that we would sooner die of dehydration than manage to wrangle anything out of you in a discussion.
My apologies.
Whatever. I'll take the job.
Oh, it's quite the who's who of Nodcry. There's the Moon Chanter of the Frost Moon Scions. I'm sure you will find speaking with them...
If you say so. I've never done this work before, but I'll do it. Not only is it our duty as Lightkeepers, but...
An admirable attitude to take. The beacons are lit, Ilua. We have the chance to band together and build our shared homeland.
Yeah.
Quite a few familiar faces have arrived.
You seem well rested.
I know no one's asked, but I'm sure you all want to know, so let me just say, we're doing great. Well, great, but not perfect. Starting to lose my mind from boredom.
I'm sure you had a sneaky swigger.
Wait, how'd you find out?
I'm sure you must be
Yeah, you could say that again. Every time I get new... Honestly, once things are wrapped up...
Hey, looks like someone's taking the stage.
Can everyone see okay? Anyone need a boost?
Кто-нибудь играл в Final Fantasy? Вот
I'll just
я
listen
не
from the
помню,
back.
12
It's
или
fine.
какая там часть? Короче, я не помню часть, там что-то с демоном, они постоянно везде выскакивают. И сюжет крутится вокруг принца и девушки, на которую он должен был жениться. Вот. Почему-то я сейчас вспомнила сцену на площади, когда, по-моему, она в тот момент умерла, что ли. Не помню точно. Ну, не суть. Мне вот напоминает немножко атмосферу и вообще игровой процесс Final Fantasy.
You're taking this pretty seriously.
Well, it's not every day that I get the chance to see how people...
Soak it up like a sponge. I'll make sure you get a chance to practice for yourself.
Mr. Varka, are you forgetting that I'm not a Knight of Favonius?
I can knight you. Any particular title...
Is he joking?
You'll have to figure this one out for yourself.
It is my honor to host the opening ceremony for the League.
And could this person also have been pushed onto the big stage by the real big shots?
We come here today, having weathered the trials and hardships of yesterday.
All right, here we go.
Uh-oh. Looks like Aino's off in...
Come on, get the speak.
Я
Nodcry is
сама
our
спрашиваю
home,
себя,
the
когда,
land we
блядь, это
rely on for
закончится.
survival. And as we chart a course for the future.
Такие, да, мы пошли.
Looks like we'll have more opportunities.
I'm sure you'll cope, Lady Moonchanter, given how fleet. Unfortunately, I suspect I'll be too busy at the curatorium to act as your host.
It'll be all right. I'll just check your schedule with you.
You. So, giving my employees.
I thought you'd approve. Aren't you?
That's a bold statement. Are all.
Columbina's return has brought joy to all who care about her. As for the Frost Moon Scions, it is up to us to make our home a more...
I like the word try. It's nice and...
You don't?
I'm just not as optimistic. The Frost Moon Scions should count themselves lucky that they have a leader as stub. But Nodcry's a big place, with all kinds of people. Most...
Well, that's... Unless...
For now, yes. And that won't change until...
What would make it worth your while?
Getting out more than I put in. Right now, I'd barely break...
Then maybe it's worth a try.
All right. You can stop now.
Hey, you two! Congrats on...
Nefer was trying to dissuade me from...
Sorry, what?
Your conversations are always the most interesting. Would you two care to join me for some tea before heading to your next destination?
Делаем ставки, господа. Я закончу сегодня 8 главу, ну или какую-то там. Или нет.
Where are you?
Sadly not. I'm otherwise occupied right now. If it's any consolation, let me say that how things appear on the surface, perhaps you'll feel better if you focus on the fact you...
Okay.
No, or not yet.
Well, that's not ominous at all.
Not for the time being. Just think of this as a general check-in to make sure this communication system is still running.
You could have just said so. Still, the best friendships are built through face-to-face. It's never
Я
gonna
тоже
stop
хочу
being
такого
weird
личного
having
ангела,
tea with
который
you when
будет
you're
со мной
not
постоянно
there
на
and
связи и
just
говорить мне, куда
talking to
двигаться.
thin air.
А то в последнее время в моей жизни просто какой-то ахтунг происходит.
All right, fair point. I'll bear...
Yeah. Any update on that
Alice just informed me that they had their work cut out for them. And now everyone's thoroughly exhausted. The disruption caused by this disaster has made Tevat easier. She plans to wait for things to stabilize. Then, as for me, I agree with Hat Guy's perspective. This is a time when many new variables are emerging.
Кстати, вот что случилось со странником после, не показали.
Most of we have to
А
remain
с
vigilant
Андроне?
and ensure that the embers of chaos are not rekindled. I did notice that the energy in Nodcry changed somewhat after the War of Funerary Flame. But since it was still aligned with the Light Realm, I never gave it a second thought. It looks like I'll have to examine the connections between phenomena I observe more just doing my duty. It's more, of course. To give you the full picture, I'd have to start with the substance from which it... Never mind. Paimon's right. Showing off my knowledge would be much more... By the way, you did receive the gifts from the Hexen Circle, yes? I'm not they're quite similar to the protective talisman that Alice gave to...
Oh! So that's what kept our friends safe when Dotori trapped them.
Indeed. We went to great lengths to make sure they were invisible to his eyes. I'm so happy they came in handy. Still, not fishing for gratitude, by the way. I just want... Anyway, I'll contact you if anything else crops up. Oh, my angelic You should head to the docks next. Your friends are about to board their ship home.
Какое? Я еще вот это не открыла. Вы чё? Блин. Вот мне, допустим, непонятно, как мы оказались на севере. Я, блин, много чего пропустила, и вот вообще ничего не понятно. 12 часов. Спасибо. Ну, ладно. Понятно.
You're here.
You're here too, Hat Guy.
No, I'm bound for Sumeru, and she for Fontaine. We just happened across. Everything seems fine. Sandrone may have an abominable temper.
You always speak as if you know us inside out, Mr. Hatgod.
Maybe I'm just a good judge of character.
I certainly hope that's all. Regardless, you have been a significant help in this matter.
I didn't do anything special. Sandrone's the one who completed a seemingly impossible formula and turned the tide of the entire...
Even we were unaware that Sandrone had hidden the She managed to fool Dottore into thinking the formula was running in her system.
She probably realized that she didn't have the strength to stop Dottore. But this... She always worked like...
Well, that's why I'm traveling to Fontaine. She made a request of me long. She said that should she ever fail in a mission, she'd like me to deliver her core and Polonia's to... She also mentioned that she had made arrangements for some of her personal effects, such as her notes, were left to me. I've decided to take them back to the House of the Hearth. However, there is one book among them that I'd like to leave in your care. I'll have someone deliver it to your residence at the flagship at a later date. No. I was specifically warned not to. This is her last wish, and I will abide by it. I can only hope so, but none of us here can know. I bade farewell to Columbina earlier today. As she spent a long time with Sandrone's body.
Oh, is she all right?
Sandrone's passing has left a great wound in all of our hearts. But Columbina surprised me. She offered me some words of comfort before I departed. She never used to act like this. Clearly, she has grown. Huh. After these recent events, the Tsaritsa has revoked the Pale Star Edict. Snezhnaya now realizes that the arrest warrant for Columbina was just a ploy by Dottore. I shall return to Nodcry to see her as soon as I find the time. I hope that from now, Columbina Hyposelenia's journey is only beginning. My ship is here. Traveler, Paimon.
What are you still bumming around for? Is it? I thought today was the day you'd agreed with her to go find out. You're afraid you won't like the truth when... Well, this is...
Don't say that! Wouldn't you be if you were...
Fair point. But I'd say I have more experience. They say blood's thicker than water. I know how much you need your family back. No matter what the truth turns out to be, they will stick by it. Finding the truth is important. But more important still, at least, that's the life lesson I've learned from my experience. Grappling with the truth. What? Now that Dottore's dead and gone? A little, I guess. Maybe I regret not getting to end his life with my own hands. Or maybe it's something else. Either way, I'm going back to Sumeru. Lesser Lord Kusanali is gonna need help. You should continue with your journey, as you've always done.
What should we do now? If you want to explore a bit more, after all, when Columbina said she knew where your ship was hidden, Paimon promised to give you two some alone time with the troop. It hasn't been all that long since we were last apart, sure, but... Ain't no biggie. Paimon might be out. Paimon's sure you'd prefer to digest the news, but, no matter what you see, just know you can... If you can't make sense of something, let's give it some thought together. And even if we both can't figure it out, Paimon can at least treat you. Glad to feel better now. Alrighty. Next up. We're here! Can't quite believe we're meeting out here. We're gotten used to walking over to Silver Moon Hall whenever we go. Well, you're still welcome to go there. It's just, now that it's all over, I've decided to make some changes. The older generation are still timid, but things are much better with the children. Hopefully, by the time the next Moon Prayer Night comes around, I can enjoy the festival with them as myself.
You'll do fine, Columbina. I'm unsure that...
You really think so? When we first met, you thought I was a little up in the clouds.
We were just starting out then, come on!
I'm only teasing. I know that I have you to thank for pulling me back down to solid ground. It feels good to finally stand firm on the earth where I was born.
Oh, that's great!
Thank you. I'll make sure not to lose it this time. Well then, are you ready?
Ether, what happened to our spaceship? It's time to learn the truth. I'm ready as I'll ever be.
Good. Then let me open the way for you.
Where does this lead?
To our shared destination.
Huh?
Do you remember me telling you about my missing prologue back when we just met? But while I was inside the moon's reflection, I realized that my prologue was really hidden in the future. The story of the time before I was born was in fact the story of my distant future. It's truly fascinating. But when I obtained the Trilunar Authority and returned to our present reality, I sensed something I hadn't expected.
So you mean...
Yes, your spaceship. All this time, it has been hidden on the Frost Moon, which the great ruler of the firmament.
Wait, them? Why would they do that?
I don't know. Perhaps your ship contains something that is incompatible with Teyvat. Oh, did I pick a bad time to say this? Maybe I should have waited until you were on the moon, with no chance to back out.
That would have been kind of mean, you know.
Oh?
Whatever is hiding in that ship, no one else has the right to decide whether I should or shouldn't know about it. Not even the heavenly principles.
Very well. Then
You two take...
Rest assured, Paimon. Thinking about the story that we'll find hidden.
Yes. And
stories like that don't...
You don't...
I don't believe in endings.
Where am I?
This is the pathway I built between Teyvat and the Frost Moon.
О,
The moon
прикольно.
is very
2D
far away
игра
from
будет.
us, so it could be a long journey. After I obtained the Trilunar Authority, I unwittingly saw past events from many of my friends' lives. One was Lauma. She was so young when they chose her to be the Moon Chanter. From then on, the Frost Moon Scions looked to her to bring messages from their goddess. But, for better or worse, I had left Hisi Island before she was ever born. It was not until much, much later that she met me.
I think it's for the best. Because of the way things turned out, you had the opportunity to become friends.
You're right. In that sense, I think we were both very lucky. Oh, and about that mage, Nicole. I only recently learned that she has lived in Teyvat since the time of the Three Moon Sisters. The Moon Goddesses always had a good relationship with the angels. I suppose our friendship continues that tradition. And then there's Sandrone. I never knew that much about her, beyond the fact that she was created by someone called the Lord Artificer. She, too, suffered for a long time before joining the Fatui. How I wish I could talk to her again, even if only to hear her say nasty things to me. Also, I saw your sibling's story. I'm afraid I didn't see much. It seems that he rarely came to the surface, where the moonlight shines. But I did notice that back when you first set out on your journey, he would often appear nearby, gazing at you from afar with a guilty look in his eyes.
Ether.
Let us speak no more of the past. I probably shouldn't reveal so much about my friends. It's not my place. Let the moonlight carry us forth. We are very close now. After this, I'd like to bring some kuhenki to the moon as well. If they're willing, of course.
What about your other friends? Will you bring them to visit too?
Certainly. But I'll need to tidy the place up first. This home hasn't received any guests in a long, long time. I remember writing something similar with you on Moon Prayer Night. I believe it was called...
Как красиво сделали.
Dodoko's whirligig.
Yes, that was it. You asked me if I was afraid to return to the moon, and I said that I was. The idea that I had gained something precious, only to lose it so quickly. That frightened me. But I'm not afraid anymore. Besides, this time, we're traveling together.
Жалко нельзя сделать с ним. Ну, я не знаю, как сделать это с ним. Поздно.
We're here. Over there.
Our spaceship.
It's huge. I suppose that the moon is the only place one could hide it. It'll be all right.
Huh?
The way you in this moment. I went through it too. Solitude for me once meant living a life in which even I was absent. Before I met you, but that night, solitude meant throwing away the life I had gained after meeting all of you.
Columbina.
Go. Retrieve the part of your life that was once lost. Trust me, you will lose nothing by doing so. Look, Teyvat is right there. All of our friends are down there.
You're right. Thanks, Columbina.
Finished?
Yeah. Why did you take your eye mask off?
Well, since my return. Besides, I've always wondered how Teyvat looks from the...
And what do you think?
It's beautiful. I could spend a whole day here just gazing at it. What about you? What do you think of the truth you found? I haven't looked at another person's expression in a long time, but...
Keep this up, and it won't be long before you give Nefer a run for her
Oh, I don't think that's going to happen. I'm much more used to sensing what's going on around me with Kuvaki. I think I'll save my eyes for...
I read the spaceship's flight logs. I always assumed that this was my first time in Teyvat. I thought that Ether and I must have been hibernating in space for centuries on end. But the logs show that our spaceship flew over the skies of Teyvat once before. A long, long time ago.
Flew over? So you didn't land?
No. The ship barely came to a stop before flying on again. After that, it continued traveling through space for a long time. Some of the data is corrupted, but I suspect that it kept flying for thousands of years. It was only after that that the ship made a forced landing in Nodcry. When Ether found me, he came from outside the ship. Could this mean that he left the ship long before I did? Maybe even during our first pass over Teyvat?
Are you all right?
Yes. I can feel that the truth is... I remember Ether telling me that when he first arrived in Conria, he could not recall the past. So this might be something that even he doesn't know.
Here, I made some space for you. Your mind must be right.
Oh, wait, there's one...
What is it?
Wait here a moment. Hey, Columbina.
О, прикольно. У нас теперь новый наряд? Серьезно? Надолго?
Is that a new outfit?
An old one, technically. It's been in a cabinet inside the ship this whole time. It's a matching pair with Ether's. He's always liked this set more.
Huh. I don't think there's a huge difference.
Really?
Yes. It's still the same you. You're the same person, no matter what.
Only Columbina would make an observation like...
Traveler, do you...
Home is wherever ether is. Yes.
Would you change your answer if Tevat changed appearance? I mean, if the truth about Tevat turned out to be different than what you thought.
I don't know. The truth is not what matters most to me about Tevat.
When I was first born, I longed for a home. And when you get something before you're mature enough to understand the world, I thought that a home was a transaction. You give me what I want, but you and your friends taught me what a true home should look like. You never asked for anything, yet you gave so generously to me.
That's because your friendship matters to us.
Блин, так
It was worth it.
там похоже.
In the past, I thought that my birth in Nodcry must have been a mistake. But after journeying to the distant past where the story began, I realized that it was I who chose Nodcry to
Вот,
be my
кстати, здесь
future home.
непонятно. То есть, как она выбрала свой будущий дом? Ну, получается какая-то зацикленность во времени, в решениях. Но она же сначала родилась, потом она выросла сюда, как бы вот эти все события произошли. И она попала в отражение Луны и решила родиться в Нудкрае снова. Ну, где-то же должно быть яйцо. Ну, как бы какое-то начало должно быть у истории, нет? Очень странно. Я не понимаю.
Now, I am glad that I made that choice.
I'm sure your friends are just as glad.
In fact, I intend to make the same choice today as I did back then.
What do you mean?
Well, I've given the Eternal Moon's marrow to Lauma, and the Iridescent Moon's marrow to Arlecchino. And now, I shall return my Kuvagi to Nodcry again, that it may
Wait! But what about your body?
Hmm? Oh, are you worried that I'll disappear again? I won't. Not this time. The Frost Moon has now entered the fall sky, and I am the Tri-Lune goddess. I am only returning to Nodcry the part of me that it needs. I am giving what I can. Oh, and I have something for you, too.
For me?
Yes. Come closer.
О, прикольно. Прикольно.
What was that?
I lifted some of the restrictions this world placed on you. I trust this will help in your future.
My power. It feels like it's grown. I can use the element. Thank you.
You're welcome. I see you as family. Here, this flower is for.
Isn't this a moon prayer blossom?
Yes. Don't worry. You won't. I'm finally discovering the joy of giving.
Hey, better late. What are you thinking about now?
Why don't you take a guess? You get.
I don't think I'll get it in one guess. But I'm sure it's a
That's kind of a sneaky answer. Down into that. The moon seems so far away. I felt it might always lie beyond my reach. But on the moon, everything feels so close. The haze that once enshrouded the skies has finally been dispersed. I feel like a traveler on a. I don't have a lot of luggage, but I do. Next, to start with, I want to stay here just a little long. After that,
These clothes bring back so many memories.
Я вот не знаю, какой костюм мне больше нравится. Стандартный или этот? Стандартный мне как будто бы больше нравится. Ну, побегаю в этом немножко. Ну, честно, мне кажется, что могли бы как-то поприкольнее сделать на голове, что ли. Ну, не знаю. Ну, пойдет, ладно. Но все равно стандартно поприкольнее, поприятнее для глаз. Может, просто роднее. Почему нельзя сделать снимок, вот как мне там нравится? Не понимаю, мне не нравится. О, прикольно. Alt F1 это снимок. Прикольненько. Но все равно он не убирает интерфейс игры. Это надо в настройках где-то смотреть, а настройки сейчас не открыть. Точнее, я не знаю, как их открыть. Вот. О, прикольно. Тут, кстати, прыжки, они как будто бы... О, прикольно сделали. Молодцы. Реалистично. Балдежненько. А насколько далеко мы можем свалить отсюда? Все, край карты. Нельзя давить. Я просто думала на край кратера встать. И мне вот хотелось.